Optic got to stop it. And Optic, by the way, what are they, forward hitting mid off the rip? Going for the water outs already. They want these spawns.
There we go. shotzzy wins it. That's why you always run a pistol when you're on hydro, boys and girls.
And the question for Ultra, yeah, the first player's already spawned out. You have to try to read that like the entire flank is coming through from every direction Optic is working with. You have Dashy going all the way towards the back. shotzzy tries to come up through mid, but Ultra on point. Might have lost the first gunfight, but they are keeping those spawns and they are collecting so much time on P1.
Comes P1 hit. Hook, good timing. Those water plays are tough, man. I mean, sometimes you come out there looking like Aquaman, sometimes you look like the Deep. It's real rough, and so far, it's Toronto with the time, and Toronto with the map control.
I mean, this is beautiful as well. Like an interesting attempt, I'd say, off the rip, but Ultra shut it down, secure on the rotation, get those trophies out and bound. CleanX may be in position to fry, but where he falls, he will spawn right back up. 30-point lead, and on this P2, this is a delicate moment for Optic. This score could get out of control.
Here we go. shotzzy, oh, he's been sniffed out. What? No way. There you go. Nice stun though, still. All the other swimmers from Optic, everyone's been sunk.
I mean, look, we have seen a montage of these guys attempting to take the water route, so Ultra clearly have paid attention in this tournament, keeping everything completely locked down. And honestly, for Ghosty, it's a little bit risky. I was going to say, you don't want to end up spawning in the back, but look where they might come through. Number 660 spawns out because of the pressure. So this is 20 seconds to fight for, but Trap still fighting on the time, and Ultra might be set up on the and they don't even get the final bit of time.
Oh, nearly. Captain Jack shotzzy there dives on in the back, gets that kill, saves it for a moment, but the hard point is still so firmly in the hands of Toronto Ultra.
And they just have players in position on the rotation. There you go. Inside actually gets chopped down. So a moment for Optic where things could have spiraled out of control. Able to stabilize and get those back spawns, but it is a P3 on Hydro. Good luck trying to get this time.
Oh, and Hixie does the hop, gets in. Oh my! What a win against Ghosty, gets him the point. One more toe-to-toe though. Dashy trades it down. Ultra's there, foot races on. And Optic, they win the fights. Can they take care of Insight though? He's the man upstairs. As Optic finally get themselves some hard point time. Jamie Craven, the man on your screen. Oh, he's farming.
Yeah, waiting for the kills to fall into his lap. Able to get the first, but the trade's out for number 2. Dashy gets cleaned up as well. Ultra putting the fight through the front again. Incredibly difficult to collect time on P3. Optic looking to get it, and Scrap does get taken care of. Now the back spawn's coming through from Ultra. You also have gunfights coming down on the deep right side of the map. It's going to be a 2v1 for Ultra as the Scrap time goes to Optic. If Dashy can stay alive, he could get his team right back in this game. They sniff him out. Ultra, it is the one player in the back. Scrap has a massive role.
Scrap has such a big role, and he plays the role admirably so far. 12-4 here on Hydra. He's looking great. 2 spree. Oh, but Ghosty spawns up, gets into the fight, gets things going. That's a big win again out of shotzzy. You clear up the hard point. Spawns now still very close. Optic going to be the players that bit closer to the hard point. Can anyone here from Ultra get these kills from the front? Bad timing from the Nano Insight as shotzzy goes for a swim.
I mean, hey, Ghosty's over there making plays again.
Hello!
Wins the final gunfight on the flank. shotzy's got the beat down in the water, in the rotation, secure for Optic, and the cruise missile as well. shotzzy and Ghosty, an absolute tear on this P4.
I mean, he's got most of his kills from underwater right now. I mean, shotzzy can do the math. Simple. Hello, there's another
Goodbye.
one. Gets the sweet hops, moves out, and all of a sudden, he is gone.
I mean, I know Ghosty's your teammate, but right now, that's basically what Ultra are attempting to chase. 15 seconds, they're gonna have this completely locked down, and Optic Texas will be right back in this game. But Ultra, they heard the call. They're looking for their response. Couple opening gunfights go their way as this new hill pops.
Oh, it's such great reads out of everyone from Ultra right now. 12-7 out of Scrap, 10-9 Hixie. They're holding down those water lanes. New hard points up. All in the hands of Ultra for now.
You do not have any clearance on this map. It looks like Optic are going to stack and try to work this through the front. Huke's taking a deep route, but Scrap, question is, good vision, absolutely. shotzzy, though, trying to find the openings through the hill. It's trades back and forth. Ultra get them all, securing the time in a clean first wave, absolutely stuffed.
Ultra, the submarine hunters right now. Anyone from Optic that takes a dip ends up in a watery grave. Here comes CleanX. He's got eyes on another one. There we go. Holding the hard point down once again. Over 100 points we now from Ultra. And right now, Chance, if I'm Optic Texas, I'm like, look, the water plays are no longer working. Keep your feet dry.
Oh, we'll see if they continue to swim. But you got Ultra right now reading these spawns as well. Hixie playing with the door, playing with his food, and this might be another clean wipe. perfect
wow.
4 down. They had the spawns in advance. They have already flipped it out. You already have CleanX over for the dome control. Moment of the game. Ultra just played that hill to perfection.
Unbelievable. 130 to 72. No one in the new hard point just yet. We go back to P1. Here we are. And another crazy hard point here on Hydra. Cruise activated from shotzzy. That's going to now soften up those players in mid, maybe. Or looking to flush a player or two out spawns. CleanX takes a dip to try to stay alive, and Hixie's still going as well.
Yeah, but what's better than one water route? 37 of them from Optic. This time, huke takes the extra one, does the full lap, and goes for that little flip. Ultra, though, trying to fight, looking for the dome control, and Hixie is beaming.
Oh.
The rookies are showing up in the grand finals.
Unbelievable run from Ultra so far. They've dealt with every play Optic have thrown at them. Let's listen and see how they go with a quick listen in with Toronto Ultra.
Yeah, play.
Oh, really weak dashy. He's going pipes now. Really weak to
Bomb
pipes.
pipes.
Really weak to pipes.
I'm seeing pipes dashing, and then there's 2 back new, right? That's 2 back new. Scrap.
You leave time if you need to.
I'm going deep water. He's above me still.
Bump for old.
Still staying alive here.
Yeah,
MP2 right now.
Yeah, they're all dead, all dead.
Yeah, load him.
I'll see him.
I'll see him load down, he's gonna go out.
Yeah, he's load him. Yeah,
I found the wall.
backside don't.
I found the wall.
Yo, 1v3. 1v3 is 2.
He's still out of dome.
I'm gonna grab P3.
Oh,
P3
no,
now go
bomb
cold.
dome. Watch your bomb dome, Ghosty. Absolutely behind the wall.
Yeah.
Nice. One to the right, one to get over the back. He's out window, so we behind you. B4.
Yeah, inroads.
Wait a second. I'll kill them on
Back to time, my bad. Back to time, one in town.
I'm trying to help this guy,
Pro. I don't know. Actually, there's still one ruin somewhere.
Huke, one shot back god rock. Okay. How's the guy ruins?
One to mid, dead.
I'll make sure we're out, bro.
He was back god rock.
Oh, mid. P1. I think he's shed, so.
I think he's back.
The way you dumb, you maybe.
Turn around right now from Optic. They managed to salvage some time there. Is it enough, though? We'll see how the comms go now. Listen in. Optic, Texas.
3. Go.
I'm middle. P1. I'm back.
I'm stunning P1 real
Get a
quick.
kill.
Heard you. I didn't stun anything P1. It could be there.
I could bump you.
Heard you. I hear. I'm gonna go top cliff. I'm gonna go top cliff after. Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking the water.
Holding my back.
I still check like your inner hut.
Which way is the outer bridge, by the way?
I don't see him. He could be top cliff. I don't see anything.
I'm gonna go right with you.
I don't see this guy anywhere, bro.
I'm waiting.
Where
are you guys at?
No, nothing's pushed up, bro. No bullshit. They're playing passive.
You would do break there.
I'll come.
One's up top. One's up top.
Up top.
He's dead.
Top dead.
He went outer pipes.
Outer.
No, one shot in the back. Absolute. He dropped. No, he's dead.
We're not blocking.
No. They should still be in the back. Spawn front. They're all in the back. I have a bad nade. Listen, I'm gonna pick up your water hop. I have your water hop. Water hop dead.
Out on me.
Silos are close outer.
One more out of you. Nice, good shit. Let's see.
Silos. He's on silos. They're both there.
Yeah. He's outer side point. There's 2. One guy's outer windows, going outer pipes.
I haven't got me. Give me a second.
Watch out. He's 2 player now. 2 player. What's your boy fucking pool trying to get through, by the way.
CleanX, we're missing
I don't see
Hixie
pool.
and Scrap.
I don't
Missing
see pool.
Hixie, by the way. We're
Probably
missing
settled.
Hixie.
Probably settled.
Okay.
You just could hit that, maybe.
We're missing Hixie. We're still missing Hixie.
Okay, pick up a cave, maybe.
Wait, Hixie's low left water. Got him.
Nice, we're missing one.
Oh my god, I almost smoked this shit.
Wait.
Outstanding comms from Optic, Texas. What a turnaround since the start of this tournament.
You wouldn't be able to tell this is a grand finals with a bunch of rookies in the mix with comms like that. Both teams on point, exquisite, and now shotzzy doing weird stuff in the back of the map as he is prone to do. But right now, Optic, they were reading the late flanks. They're calling out who's missing. Now they get to try their hold.
Huke's comms were in there as well. More on that later. Hold it down now. Bad timing from shotzzy. Huke, though, backing him up. Gets that quick trade now. Deadly pop. That will make his swing silently, but not the splashes. Oh, and the good timing there. Cuts out one player on the push forward. Final 30 seconds remaining here on the back of this hard point, and Huke might be able to dive into it. There you go. Stops the bleeding for now.
And an interesting moment for Optic because they basically got full 60 on the next hill, so you want to fight for the scrap and you want to rotate, but obviously that final 15 seconds is going to go a long way. Ultra will get past the 200-point margin. Sizable lead, and actually 2 players from Optic spawn out, so they don't get past 200, but they got a long way to go on this rotation. shotzzy needs to make a play. You cannot get Toronto with setup.
He's been caught out in nearly every single situation so far, and he finds himself here. And no, this one is going to be no different. The boys have arrived, though. Trades are done. Dashy wins it. Up close and personal with attack 56.
Got the breaks, got the reads, and huke spawns directly behind Scrap as well. So he is surely going to fall. There you go. Optic gets the rotation they needed. Now you're getting the cutoff kills. Now you're playing with a little bit of fun.
And this is exactly what shotzzy wants. He's going to start moving around, trying to cut these players out before they get close to the hard point. But there's no one in the hard point. That's a big problem. It's a nice snap. It's not enough. Ultra, they will take advantage of that open field, get the kills and the time.
They didn't read the spawns. Optic overcommitted just a little bit, pushed out a little too far, and lost some key gunfights in Toronto, taking full advantage. Right back inside the point, insight with the Vaznev.
Here comes a hit. Optic through the front, in sight with the Basnev, finds one. Checking the corners, gets his second, holding it down. P's and Q's, sweet. Pixie backs him up, and that's the time. We're over 200 for Ultra.
And look at these spawns as well. A couple players from Optic spawn out, maybe make it all three. Huke, the only man right now that can try to flip this map on its head, but obviously Ultra, sizable lead, and there are players everywhere right now around this zone.
It's a very complicated mini-map, I won't lie, but we're back to P1. Our third set of hard points, ladies and gentlemen. And Scrap finds another big one. He's looking at 30 here in this game. One more is all he needs. As the time now in firmly the hands of Toronto Ultra. Lock this down, don't let it get anyone close, and you tie it up.
I mean, assuredly, this is going to be it, right? If you're Optic, you're getting picked apart. You're going to have to flood on P1. There's no time to flip these spawns. Barely any time to take a water route. Easy reads the whole way through. Toronto in the hard points have taken it to Optic, and they might shut it down on the opening hill.
They've run it all the way. Final few seconds here as Toronto Ultra have gone spear fishing here on Hydra. A final ditch attempt. A couple more seconds. Is anyone even close by? Huke, the last man up for Optic, trying to get close. Out of the water comes shotzzy. Oh, and you're in for now. But the spawns are not on your side.
Yeah, good luck with this one. You're going to have to fly straight into the mouth of Hixie. 248, 49. Gonna get the tick or the dive into the two-piece. And Toronto Ultra, perfect in the hard points again.